What's up, Adam? Hey, Fox, how are you doing? I am doing okay. Doing okay. Just chilling. Are you liking Neverness Everness? I think I saw you playing that a little bit earlier. This timing though. You just got home for the day? Nice. Well, there we go. You having fun? Nice. That's good to hear, my boy. That's good to hear. What's up, Luna? How are you doing, that good sir? thinking maybe I should do logins or the daily login stuff for this game, but then again, I'm just like not feeling it. Play other game. Play that other game, the assassin one. Perhaps. Perhaps. We shall see. Dogma and then Void Vessel. Wallace. Wallace. Yep. Oh, someone's still using a Luna build. Interesting. Huh. Would never guess. Honestly, would have never guessed. Appreciate you, DL. Or, I mean, Levy. Do appreciate it. I hope you're having a good one. Yeah, I don't know why right now. I must be out of it. Start reading out your first part of the name. Haven't done that in a while. Doing good. Hope you're well. Just one last day before I have to go back to work. Quite literally, I have just been vegging so much. Quite literally. I think all I did. You have been trying to max money on the modules. Oh? What's going on, Luna? How are you doing, sir? Chilling while playing Rivals with the homie. Nice. We just vibing. Just throw on a little bit of jazz in the back. Yeah, I'm like 10 modules away. Oh snap. So you're gonna be soon. You're gonna have 60 cats and bunny, you're saying? Very nice. Very, very nice. Well then. I think I probably got the most out of that since I started shooting before. Yep. The other weapons are slowly working its way up also. Oh yeah, for sure. For sure. I need to think about what I want to do. What other guns I want to try on VS though. Let me think. Let me think. But in the meantime, we can just do this. You have too focused on Arc Knight's Enfield. Oh, you enjoying that game? That's good. That's good. I mean, hey. I mean, if you're enjoying something, that's all that matters. Game is pure chaos. Then get away, scratches out your smooth brain moments. I gotcha. Yeah, it'll be a while before I decide to do any gacha games, more than likely. It's just I play too many of them for way too long, and I'm just not in, my heart's just not into it anymore. But perhaps one day. Shoddy. Not exactly sure what you're saying shoddy for, but I see, I see. Oh wait, that's Hero, never mind. I thought that, for some reason I was still reading that from the other, from Levy's chat. I thought, what's going on? What's going on, Hero? I keep forgetting that. For some reason I'm just not, I just don't really expect that many people on YouTube to chat, to be honest. Anyways, let me know what's been going on with you, my friend. Besides not Enfield, you've been playing Neverness quite a bit, though. Oh, wow. YouTube chatters are hella employed, lol. I ain't gonna lie though, that actually do kind of be the case. What the? My game is bugged right now. My 4 is... Yeah. I think I have to die because everything is fucking stuck. I can't fucking use any of my skills right now. Great. No shade. It ain't shade if it's true. The truth just hurts sometimes. Okay, let's see. Does this reset it for me? Okay. Yes. That reset it for me. That was so stupid. Hey, when that happens. Man. But yeah, I see your Genshin kinda why you're not going back to any game from that genre. Nah, it's not even the spending part about it. It's just like once you, I don't know, once you played one gacha, you've kind of played them all. And Genshin isn't even my most expensive account. That's the funny thing, Hero, so. Because imagine, I spent like, on another account, like double what I spent on Genshin. Imagine that. But anyways. No, the spending. Not the spending. Just like the time investment, because I can only imagine your journey. Never just one game. Nope. I don't know, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 gachas where I did all the dailies all the time. Multiple accounts and everything. Everything just tends to blend together. And not even the time investment, not even the money investment. Just straight up the gameplay becomes bland because you kind of just see exactly why they do certain mechanics like limited time events. You know, like TFD, right? But yeah, I mean overall, gacha games in a nutshell is FOMO, right? So FOMO is just not something I am on board with anymore. Mainly because I just don't have the time to bother with that. I wish I did though. It'd be nice if I could just, you know, get a deposit of like, you know, 10k into my account every day and then I just, you know, sit at home playing all the gacha games. Living the YouTube content creator life. Having all the funds. Would that be the life? But I mean, I think what's it called? Everyone should have their little bit of fun though, with the if they're having fun, right? Sadly, your boy's burnt out on the genre in general. I'm not rain on people's parade. Yep. Except for TFD. If it's a new person, I won't try to rain on their parade in TFD. I just tell them to have fun while they can. I don't know. I do feel like, at least within the community, there is excess negativity though at some point. And how should I say? We all like to joke, but hearing the same joke for like the 1000th time, how should I say? It starts to affect you and you're like, man, this is just killing any enjoyment for me to even stream at all. So. I don't know, with the last stream where I actually did variety content and I'm just doing other games and it's like other people are just going around saying Assassin's Creed is Ubisoft right as they enter in stream. I mean, it is. But I mean, dude, I'm just trying to vibe and chill and have a new game, right? I don't know, it's just demoralizing having everyone be the first thing that they fucking come into stream. It's just negativity. I'm just like, man, I can kind of understand why people are just like not even wanting to bother anymore. So yeah, just only veterancy until I keep having to tell people you're coping. Yep. Yep. For sure. Mainly only the veterans. But yeah, it's okay, Cope. Just don't try and convince me. Yep, exactly. 100% agree with that. One day, perhaps they will learn. Like, I hope the direction of the game changes, but realistically, they have not shown that it is going to change, so Lamau. But hey, all I can do is just make some pitiful suggestions and hope maybe the devs will just one day hear out the stream. I don't know, maybe I should make a YouTube vid just explaining my overall thoughts or something about this game. And then we're just gonna have a bunch of people that come into the comment section and say, no, you're completely wrong about this crap. What do you mean? You're not a game designer. You don't know what the struggles that the devs are going through. You've been enjoying video editing? Oh, are you making some vids on Neverness, or Arknights or something? TFD shills. Yep, exactly. Even making a good amount of shorts for both Arknights and NT. Nice. That's awesome, my boy. Get the shorts content rolling. A lot of people start their careers off strong with that. And it's only gonna get stronger since everyone's attention span is like absolutely nothing. So shorts is the way to go. Long form content is basically a dead. That was your main reason for it. It was fun and you can do funny short form content. Oh yeah. For certain, man. For certain. I just game and figure it out. I mean, yep. I would only make a guide if a lot of people would actually requested it, but other than that, I would prefer just to have funny short form content or something like that. Or not short form. I would just prefer to have my content be based around just, you know, fun Yeah, you're trying to get a whole lot of paddles to watch. You need more ducks. Getting the paddles going. You guys could be doing some game. You guys could record some gaming content. Like, I'm sure Everness has some co-op dungeons or something you guys can do. Like, farming wise, use your stamina to do some stuff. So maybe make some funny content out of that or something. Just looking for ways to improve your videos. 3K views is alright though, starting out. Oh, 100%. 3K on one short is great. For certain, my boy. There's a lot of things that don't take stamina in the game as well. I guess for NT, do those things matter, I guess. And I guess the reason why I asked about that is generally like they lock the items to actually upgrade characters that actually, you know, make your character stronger in any meaningful sense behind stamina, right? And then all the other stuff is just like, you can grind it, sure, but, you know. It's like streamer content just to have something in the background, I guess. Appreciate your streams. Thank you for the lurk. Hope you're doing well too. Because in Genshin and all the other things, you could technically do other stuff, like go around the map collecting some shit for, you know, premium currency, or there was a chance to like do some quests to get like some upgrades, but those are like one-time things. Or, you know, you could grind like some materials for future and stuff like that, but at the very end of the day, it's not like you can meaningfully go from 1 to 100, you know? So it's kind of like the upgrade stuff for your characters is solo, the heist is co-op encouraged, open world. Okay, so exactly like that then. Yeah. But it's meant to play a bunch of mini games with your friends. Yeah. So I mean, in a sense, if you change your definition to, you know, having quote unquote fun in the game and playing with friends, I mean, it's a goofy game. I mean, it's supposed to be GTA Gacha, right? Like, that's the theme of it overall. Like, it all starts out with a certain theme, right? So, for sure. Biggest reason why I got into Genshin and Wu in the first place was just because of whatever it's called, Breath of the Wild open world concept. It was great. Power Fantasy made it so it could be cooked. Yep. Tower Fantasy was fun for a bit until they completely lied about the power creep, about fixing it, so... Yep. Many games don't like you've been rolling people in Mahjong and Tetris. Man, Hero, you wanna know what Tower Fantasy had as well? You know, that you could just grind, quote unquote, infinitely. Man, I wonder where they got that idea from. Again, I have not played Neverness to Everness, but what I can say is from my experience in Tower Fantasy, which I grinded and put a shit ton of hours into that, like a ungodly amount. I can say that I can probably say with like 95% confidence that it's basically Tower Fantasy, but instead of going for the MMO aspect, they're just going for a GTA theme overall. So I can probably more than confidently say that. You know, yeah. But I mean, hey, if you're having fun with it, more power to you. More power to you. Probably I like that. It feels a lot like how Yakuza did to you. Gotcha. Definitely good to go out and branch a bunch of games, but it's easy short form content. Yep. If you're having fun with it, that's all that matters. Plus you like cars, so that's all they need for me to try it. How do you like the driving in that game? What's going on in there? Hey lady, how are you doing?
Oh no! Oh yeah!
Appreciate the hydrate as well. Or don't you have work tomorrow? What in the world are you doing up right now? What the fuck you doing up? That's my question. What the fuck you doing up? Racing is fun. It's easy to beat these Mario Karts wannabe gamers. I did when I got him. I asked first. No, I asked first. No. I am the one who... I am the one who... I don't fucking remember the full quote anymore. But yeah.
Do not redeem the card!
What?
Do not redeem the card!
Yes, I'm
Do not
redeeming the
redeem
card.
the
I
card!
hope you're doing alright though.
Okay.
But, literally. You just take the 5-second delay. You just take whenever I ask, minus it by 5 seconds, and you know for a fact I asked first. But anyways, it's Golden Week in Japan, so I still have tomorrow off. Lamau. That's my excuse. What's your excuse for still being up at this hour? Mario Kart wannabes. Well, Hero, you gotta think you are playing against a bunch of people on mobile, though. There is that. But without glazing, I think the game is alright for what it is. Oh, I'm sure, yeah. For certain. For certain. Most people are on PC or console, it seems. Oh, really? Well, that's interesting. they be on console, you say? You just topped up about 240 USD to pull for the lady. Bruh. And where winds meet? Is that what I'm hearing? Yo. Yo. I'm seriously wondering if your account is getting near to my account in Genshin at this point. I am truthfully wondering hardcore about that right now. I personally enjoy tycoon-like games that scratch a temporary itch for you. Yeah. I'm literally, the only thing that I'm looking forward to right now is like Destiny 3 at this point. Which nothing's been announced, but if a game like that can come out, I'd be pretty darn happy. Because the games I'm watching right now don't have a set release date, and that's just sad. So, be what it be. If I do think long term for me, I don't know. I might have to tell the game I'm going to get some milk. I mean, you have fun with it for as long as you can, right? Are you treating it like a gotcha by doing daily logins every day and everything? That is the one thing. Because I'll suck you up into somewhat of a long-term thing, so whether it be a year or something. I am for now, because I'm grinding. Assy. But I don't log in any game unless there's something I want to do. Well, let me tell you this. I sadly cannot say that. I log on to this game and then stream it to keep my Twitch stats up at this point. Lamau. You know how many TFT login events I have like 1 or 2 days of rewards in? What the? What? Where are you shooting, sir? Where are these guys shooting, I wonder? Apparently. Yeah, I can't even put my fucking thing down right now. It's like delayed or bugged right now. Bruh. Interesting. Interesting indeed. So the game just blacked out, I guess. Okay. But yeah, if I'm honest, I fully took on the idea of playing gotchas to make content along with it. Yep. I mean, if I want, I guess I could have continued on my Genshin account to make quote-unquote content, but I don't know. Just a pain. I ain't gonna lie. Because my TFT content was trash. What do you mean your TFT content was trash? I can't believe this. Brother. TFT is just dying. I'm gonna go entertain whales and hope to get subs gang. Real motive. Dude. I know my stream's doing fine. TFT is just dying right now, apparently. VS the fucking moonwalking. Yes. Let's go back to Albion. 'Cause damn. But you should have been doing lounge leaderboard on MTV Cribs. I mean, in terms of like content, like like from a content creator perspective, I could probably like actually what's it called? Like make gamer type ish content saying, alright guys, today we're going to try for the solo leaderboards for Purge on this character. Hey guys, we landed a spot. Alright, we're going on to the next character. You know, do that like 20 or 30 times, do that for all the bosses or something, and say, alright, tweaking builds and whatnot, here's what I could use. But I don't know. I just don't care. Man. If only I found leaderboards fun. TFT content kind of dry. Oh, the actual content itself is dry, but from a content creator perspective, there's plenty of material to work with. I'd make troll content if anything. Oh yeah. Maybe. No, I really don't feel like doing Tower Fantasy content. Quite literally, there's only one dude who's keeping that shit alive. And that's the Mega Whale. Fucking Leviathan ass bitch. That's just my niche. I sound decently funny, so it's better to stay in that lane other than being serious. No, just trolling. 100% stream. I mean, everyone should stream the way that they like. It's their own platform at the end of the day, right? So I just want to chill and have fun. Sadly, I can only do one half of one of those things. That's basically it. There's really no point for me to do 400 right now. I'm just topping up my tickets, I think. Goofball gaming. Yep. New channel name. Goofball gaming. $409 vouchers. Very cool game, very cool. You guys want to watch me spin Wally? Esmo doing figure eight. Oh yeah. You can Esmo technically has a taunt and everything as well. You gonna make a 10-second Wally run take 20 seconds. What you doing? What you doing, my boy? I can't believe it. All them glazing there, they're gonna be pissed at shit, man. They trying to get to their next Wally, and you're making them take an extra 10 seconds. My boy, what are you doing? Guys, it only took longer because I was here to help. For sure, to help. Shadow ban. Ooh, was that a large drop? I don't know what dropped just now, but I heard a ding of something. Nope. What did you ding me with then? That stuff? Really? Oh, core amplifiers, I see. But how you doing? Did you relax after your 24-hour gig? Yeah, for the most part. I was able to lay in bed, just be a complete and utter fucking useless piece of shit the entire time. Lay in bed, open my phone like every few hours when I woke up, and then basically repeat by falling back asleep. It was great. You're cute, so it's okay. Wow. Being called a cutie pie by another cutie pie. Man. Makes me excited for our next stream together, my boyo. I don't know what it's gonna be, but maybe in a couple years when we do a duet Night of History reunion. I do appreciate that though. If we actually finally break the stupid 1k subs, or not subs, 1k fucking followers on Twitch, I'll actually commission a legitimate VTuber model that has all the bells and whistles and all that crap. Oh, we gotta show up for the DNA EOS announcement, brother. Dude, I'm waiting for it. Instead of catfishing gamers, will be what, like catfishing the announcement saying, guys, EOS is actually not a thing. Like, they actually have it planned out. This game is going to survive. They're just going into, you know, they're going into their training arc or whatever. Guys, game is fucking coming back stronger than ever. DNA 2, just imagine. We got this, my boy. We got this. Baddie DNA protection, that's right. I think I probably would have had a lot more faith if they didn't treat their game like a complete joke in terms of security. To be honest, like I actually might have booted up the game again if they didn't actually just say, yeah, we understand this was a bad thing, but hey, here's 10 wishes, guys. You guys got this. we fixed it, so don't worry about it. I mean, you could have had your shit leaked, like your credit card information, social security numbers, and all that shit, but it's fine. They definitely lost me with that, yep. That's... honestly, like, the security issue was one thing, but their response to the security issue kind of just killed it for me. Like, it just showed me, man, these devs are just unserious about their game, like, completely. But that is okay. It is completely and utterly okay. Man. Ugh. You know what? Maybe I should go back to Destiny Rising and play that for a couple streams again. And just... maybe at some point I just need to fucking focus on just, like, the numbers aspect of my fucking channel or some shit. At this point. I'm thinking maybe I should just fucking treat a hobby as a fucking job. And just say, you know what? Screw it. We're gonna play Valorant. We're gonna play Destiny Rising. We're gonna get the numbers going, because fuck it. Some people do the split streams. Yeah. It's time, boys. Let's do League. You don't have the best record of actually switching to another game. Nah. It's just... No, what I'm saying is those are the games that I've switched to are games where it's like I might like them. I'm talking about switching to the game that I know I don't like, but I know is good for views, you know? Like Counter-Strike or Valorant or just regular COD, but that's probably why my growth's slow, because I'm not consistent with any game. Well, no. You want to just have fun, right? You don't want to play the YouTube game, or I should say the content creator game, like I don't want to, but at this point I'm just like, you know what, fuck it. Let's play the content creator game. Let's just fucking full send it. Do the whole, you know, networking bullshit with other content creators and, you know, play these games that you just don't enjoy at all. But hey, you know, pull what's his fucking name? I'm trying to remember. The dude who fucking switched to Sea of Thieves and actually started enjoying it because he was playing like Counter-Strike and Valorant and all the fucking Fortnite and all that because it's like it got him views, right? You're starting to pick up a content creator game, but you think it's funny, then I can play any game. I'm not playing Valorant. Yeah. Nope. Content creator game is playing whatever's popular at the time, you know? So, I mean, that's just kind of it, right? Because, I mean, you see that it's like Diablo 4 recently had an expansion. That's why you saw quite a few people switch to Diablo 4, right? So, actually fucking gaining the system or some shit. Or not gaining the system, but, you know, fucking playing into the algorithm. So, your boy was too naive. Instead of playing a game that he really truly liked, he should just, instead of watching the game that he liked from the beginning turn into a game that he hate, he should just play the game. He should have just played a game that he hate right from the beginning. That's what I should have did. Oh man. Don't do that. I mean, channel growth though, my boy. Channel growth. Oh, man. We shall see, though. Have a quality over quantity, though. I mean, that is true. I could just completely switch over into a variety of games that I hate that are just popular at the moment. Or I could just switch to like COD or Valorant or CSGO or Dota or whatever. Fully sent. Your community is awesome. Of course, you're included in that, good sir. Introduce a bunch of toxic gamers from other people, other communities. That's the way we want to do. But yeah. One of the greatest things that TFT has going for it is that it has led me to a bunch of cool... Oh my gosh. Okay. There's a lot of people at higher numbers who suck and have dead chats like... At higher numbers who suck and have dead chats. What are you talking about? We all chat in your... Okay. Yeah, this is... Let's just return to Albion. Servers are just dying right now. Dead chat? What do you mean? Your chat's popping off. But your numbers have been going up quite a bit, which is groovy. Very cool, very cool. You're waiting on this Halo gameplay. Man, you have really been grinding Neverness. Nice. 7, 5, 4, 2, 2, 5. My boy be gaming. Holy. The Halo gameplay, eh? Perhaps. It may be a stream, it may not be. I forgot. I don't think I bought it when it was on sale, so I might have to wait for another go around, sadly. Literally, less people are playing this game. How are your servers garbage right now? Like, that is something I do not understand currently for TFT. Are they like downsizing their servers or some crap like that? Like, on an honest note, what is happening? Apple. Oh, speaking of which, did you agree with Senna Evade's opinion on the game? No worries. I don't know what his opinion is, but I'm happy to discuss it. Apple, what's going on? Let me know. I have no idea what Sen said, so. Let's see. Could do Wolfenstein. Wolfenstein's pretty fun. Halo's pretty fun too. Please, a Resident Q. I would love for this to come out already, but it just doesn't have a release date. I'm so sad. Literally. The Cube. Just give me hope. Just give me hope, people, of when these games are gonna release, and then, you know, it's gonna be like, we're just in a waiting game. At this current point, we're in a waiting game, but we're just more stressed. That's it. Like, come on. Come on. Ah, NCSoft's Cinder City is scheduled to release in late 2026 on PC and consoles. Developed by Big Fire Games, this third-person open-world tactical MMO shooter is set in a post-apocalyptic, futuristic Seoul. What is this? Oh, is it like a... Is this gonna be another Arc Knight? Or not Arc Knight? Is this gonna be another, like, Arc Raiders? Or what is this? Is it gonna have PvP? Is it gonna have... I'd really like to know. But I wonder if you're still watching Babel, did Sen say like dead game or something like that? Because if he did, he's right. Lamau. MMORPG. Coming in late 2026. So we have 6 or 7 months to wait. 6 to 7 months. And then we might be playing a different game fully. And now that should be fun. Dude. Should I be restarting my game or something? Like, this is actually getting kind of ridiculous right now. There are a few things. I hope I'm not butchering this. One, the game currently feels like an RPG like Diablo with less loot. 2, Onslaught is different and thus is a nice addition but needs improvement. Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah, in general, I agree with that. I generally agree with that, yeah. Onslaught is nice for having variety gameplay. So, and I'm not sure what improvements he would suggest, but I do have my own opinions on what improvements could be made for this game for Onslaught though. Thank you, and there might be more, but what you can do quickly, others may have a better sense of things. Gotcha. Oh my word, this brother. Like, for the ARPG aspect, like, this really isn't an MMORPG anymore. Like, it's no Destiny, you know, where co-op is essential, right? There's nothing necessitating, like, you know, raids like in WoW or Destiny or, you know, anything that kind of pushes people to interact with other people, right? Besides just like showing off their outfits to each other in the lounge or in Albion or something, right? So I can't really say this is an MMORPG. ARPG, action RPG, sure. Like, honestly, it's just closer to a single player game at this point. So, yeah, you agree with that? You missed the co-op part. So much having friends as Luna support is what you like most. Yep. It's when you guys work together and actually make some magic happen, right? It's like, that's amazing. But in the current state of the game, it's basically just a single player game, you know? It's a very, very short single player game with daily gacha login aspects. It's a very short single player RPG game with some microtransaction login aspects. So, and does it not in the best way either. To address like that first point, right? Percent 2 Onslaught is different. Yep, Onslaught is different, and it's a nice addition. But some things that are kind of like, how should I say? They've gone to making the game bullets. Onslaught is basically bullet sponge, right? Where the mechanic is basically necessitating turrets, right? To do the majority of the damage to wipe out big giant ass mobs, or using cheesy crap like, you know, like Harris, for example, right? But wouldn't it be more interesting if, you know, half the mobs were only ever being able to be affected by gun damage, or the other mobs would only be able to be affected by skill damage? Meaning that, you know, you return to the balance of gun descendants and the balance of skill descendants, where one excels on one thing and the other excels in the other thing. And, you know, you could have a mixture of things where it's like bosses that can only be affected by skills, or bosses that can only be affected by gun damage. I'm not talking about the resistance. Well, the resistance is one thing, one way to implement it, but you could just make it completely immune, right? And they kind of do that with the shield, except they created Veil Analyzer, right? And that just says, nope, the mechanic doesn't matter anymore. But overall, it's like a general thing for improvements is they could actually introduce legitimate mechanics into it, you know? So, because they're trying to introduce a roguelike element, right? Of, you know, procedural generation, of randomization to give some certain gameplay like something new, right? So, I can't stand blue bubble. Wait, what? I can't stand the blue bubble. The blue bubble. I'm not sure. Wait, what? The blue bubble. Not sure what you mean, Dekusu. What's going on? Is my game literally just dying? I'm gonna restart my game because holy. Yeah, I wonder why they did that too. Yeah. But basically, well, I do know why they did it. Original or Bapple. The reason they did it is because there's too many casuals and they cater to the casuals. And that's basically what happened. Because instead of like in a regular game where the progression is everyone's new, then you turn into a casual, then the casuals eventually turn into hardcore players, and then the hardcore players end up turning into, you know, end game players. It's like that there should be a progression in the players, right? But because as a casual, some of them aren't gamers but more gooners, and they didn't have any sense of being good at anything. They didn't have the sense of getting good. Nexon just caved and said, okay, how do we move casuals into the hardcore endgame area? Let's nerf the endgame. Let's give other people the power of getting to endgame in literally a second. So that's kind of where we're at right now. I never had this kind of lag in game like you're having right now. Weird. When you play Void Vessel and the mobs have that blue bubble. Yep. I mean, it's an interesting mechanic. They should have expanded upon it, Dekusu. Or rather, that's the thing they should have expanded on. Like, what's it called? Like, everything should not be able to be mowed down with a gun. And everything shouldn't be able to be mowed down with a skill either. Because if that's... because it isn't... What's it called? If you're going to go the direction of play the way that you want, that basically says, okay, as a player, feed into all my demands. And that's not something that's not healthy for the gaming environment. So it should be the players and the devs working together in order to make a good, genuine, successful product. Hey Moon, what's going on? When you play Void Fest in the yeah. Hey Moon, appreciate you. The Mooner Gooner raid, what's going on? Hey Chad, thank you so much.
Emotional
What in the world? What in the world are you doing, Auntie? Bruh. Elite Weapon Man, thank you so much for the follow. You might be unfollowing me after I fulfill Auntie's redeem, though. Let me just put that. let me just put that out there because yeah, our boy Auntie, he did the forbidden. What's the redeem? All right, I have to get it set up, but the redeem itself is called Mommy Voice. That's what it's called. I wonder. At that point, I don't know what the TFTs want out of this game because all I see is the patches around. Yes, I do like her now, but to me, she's just remixed Ice Clay. Well, I mean, that's what she is.
Show.
What?
Oh god, here we go.
Hell you say?
Oh my Moon. But yeah, Dekisu Hano, man. Always, so that means you'll be saying ara. Anyways, thanks for the 4 months, Auntie. But yes, Elite. Oh god, this is cursed. What do you mean? I don't know what you're talking about. Cursed, that's so good. I appreciate your babble. I'm in tears. Or you call me a dude for. Plot twist is this Asian's actual voice, and the one we usually hear is the voice changer. Wow. How you got my followers here? Hey, I appreciate that. Yeah. Milk Bag Canadian, thank you so much for the follow. Nightfall, forgive me, I meant to say dude. This thing works way too well, though. have not found another voice that works this well. You should hear her when she moans. I don't know what you talk about, I never moan. I'm a good, godly Christian Minecraft streamer. We only sing songs of prayer every single time in our Minecraft server. The breathing love. But anyways, how was your stream, man? I forgot to ask. The deep breath makes me have mixed feelings.
What the hell you say?
I want my emo. Appreciate the gifted lady. Man, I could have sworn, Auntie, you hated the voice at first. This is wild, though. Honestly, though, so many people were freaked out when I first introduced it. I ain't gonna lie, though. It worked way too well. Imagine if I had an ASMR mic where I just, breathed into them till the mic and did something like it looks great, just ring 400s and finally 60k now. Nice. Are you working on all the Descendants? Lol, never. I believe in you. Come on, Moon. Don't you see this content we have right here? This 60, 60, 60, 60, 60, 60, 60, another 60, another one, another one, another one. Just like this. At this rate, all I'm doing is just waiting for the next female. Hell, my another 60 catter. Wait a second, am I at 600 yet? Leo Remake, thank you so much for the follow. Hope you are having a wonderful day. Reporting you to the Q police for being so talented. I appreciate that. I should be putting cats on too. I have over 220 cats. I'm not using it for anything, just building them. You know, there are people who collect cats too. And it's pretty impressive to see them say they had like 1,000 or a couple thousand cats. Oh my, Tyrant, what's going on? Player died, am I in the right stream? Oh my hero, of course you had to come back for this. don't remember when the last time mommy voice was redeemed, actually. It has been a while. It's been a while, but I didn't know I need this. Before you talk about mommy, always need anyways. And another reason you get my faults because you play Mary J. Yeah. I'm just really into R&B right now, so it's good stuff. Also, feel free to request any songs that you guys want. It'll be !SR followed by any YouTube link or the title of the song. Hey, Babel, thank you so much for coming over at the Twitch side. Do appreciate you. I wish someone would say some slander about Mary J. Boy. I crash out so fast. Good on R&B with the mommy voice, I see. It's just appreciate you, Babel. But yeah, as we get closer to our follower goal of 1K, I think I'm gonna try to have it be a VTuber that holds a dog. And whenever it's my regular voice, the dog will have its mouth moving. And then whenever it's the mommy voice, it'll be the actual VTuber model itself, so gotta see if that'll work. For real, did you train your voice? A little bit, yeah. You do it so well. And I pet that dog. It's gonna cost you a lot of subs, Hero. First one's free, though, just for you. Alright, I think that's been about 10 minutes. Bro, I have trust issues now if I see a fiancé or no cam on because of this.
What do you mean, Auntie? I'll understand. What are you talking about? So who's your favorite descendant? would say right now I'm enjoying Viesta a lot right now. I am currently enjoying Viesta. Oh shit, Moon don't got one. You talk about Cam. Oh snap. But before that, I mean, I was playing a lot. Nah, voice changer too good. I was playing a lot of Serena just because I felt like skill descendants took over the game, so I was actually enjoying playing, even though it's like at least Serena allowed me to shoot a gun. Before Serena, it was Glay, using Glay in like Deathstalker or something like that, and then before that I was using a lot of Freyna, so that's kind of the that's kind of the backwards progression of things, I would say. Elite. What's wrong, lady? Why are you giving me a side eye all of a sudden? Yes, this is so good now. You happy for it to be in the spotlight? Oh yeah. I'm just happy that they actually gave that there's more gun build. That with Fiesta there's another gun build. That's why I'm really happy about. Your alert, appreciate you, Auntie. Have a good one. I probably actually should have fucking started new emotes and everything. Yes, more malevolent perforator abusers. Man. Your favorite is Freyna. She has been since beta. She's similar to Saren in Warframe, but I was like told, get behind me if you want to live. The selection menu. Ah, yes. Freyna, she just awakens that you know back in high school you see that one that one girl who's just, you know, all dressed up and in you know, basically goth girl and everything. It's like Freyna awakens something in you, you know. So that's kind of what I played her for. She gave me that vibe. So my toxic queen can protect you. Yeah. Yep. Asian to goth Tommy mommies. I mean, are you gonna... Cornell, are you gonna say you aren't? I mean, I feel like everybody kind of be into goth Tommy mommies at some point. Anyways, how are you doing, bud? Not really. I can't believe this. Can someone redeem not a gooner for Cornell? That would be much appreciated.
Thank you for
Good morning.
morning to you.
Why are you gay?
Anyways, fling that sewer water in the new perk of goth girls, though. Me and Corn are the wholesome gang. Pato, you and Cornell being wholesome, I'm not sure about that. BL is life. man. I keep forgetting that was a phrase that we had way back when. Last time I asked Lee what BL is. I regret it immediately. I would say asking Lady what BL was has awakened something in Cornell, I see. Anyways. Wholesome, not wholesome. Auntie came back at just the right moment. I don't know what BL is either, but from chat's reaction, I'll refrain from asking. Lady, go ahead and explain the joys of BL to our wonderful person here. Oh man. No, I'm good. I mean, just because you're good doesn't mean that you don't need to hear, you know? Anyways. I do remember way back when we actually discussed that too late, yep. I remember way back when Lady said she was commissioning some people to write some BL for her or something like that. She's already typing. The paragraph is coming, y'all. You don't have to. I'm sure you're a busy person. I'm sure you have better things to do than to explain something to me. What are you talking about? You are a treasured person since you followed this channel about 10 minutes ago. We only take care of everyone who comes into chat with the best and utmost respect and whatever they wish for. And obviously your wish is to learn more about this wonderful thing called BL. Anyways, BL is gay, to put it simply. Hey man. Hey man, how you doing? Let's see. No. I'm again sending the shit out to Naruto. It's like 1,000 years of death, but with a lightsaber. There is a lot of sword dueling. That is for sure. Oh man. Pure innocence. What are you talking about? Everyone is innocent in this chat. It's okay, it's always meant to be popped. Depends on how violently. Wow. Lady just has such a way with words. Five, 4, 5. So I got what? Time 7. About 7 more runs, right? Let's see, how long until my next... What do you even do on TFT these days? If I'm not streaming it, I don't do anything. Like, I literally don't do anything on TFT on the non-streaming days, but if I do stream it, I just okay, time for some farming. Need to get off. Pack your laptop for later. Gotcha. Appreciate you, lady. If I am streaming it, make some number go up, like my tickets right now for 400s. Or mess with the random ass builds. Hey BK, appreciate you. How you doing? Messing with random ass builds, like, I don't think anyone would have known about the Malevolent vs interaction if you know. Yeah. I'm proud to have pushed that forward and shown people. That does remind me, did you end up blinding Sen or whatever on his stream? Does anyone want to see the sun? Let me know if you know what that means. I'm very happy to, you know, show my gamers what the sun looks like. No, he's been busy, no life, being Diablo 4. I gotcha. Well, that's sad. I want to see the sun. If anyone... Fair warning, if anyone suffers from epilepsy, please look away from the screen in roughly 5 minutes. Anyways. Oh, fair warning to everyone here. Oh my. Hey, Fifth, what's going on? Shit, Fifth here, gotta run. What happened? What's got Cornell so frightened? What'd you do to him, Fifth? There's nothing wrong with Fifth. I'm innocent. You know, I called all of chat innocent, but now I'm questioning that statement. She likes watching me die in Monster Hunter. Have you guys been playing Monster Hunter offline or something? Is any new DLCs releasing for that? I was drunk when we played last night. I died less than you. The fuck? She was watching Plum teach Corn how to blow. Oh man. You might play better drunk. I see. Oh, okay. I don't care about her. I know, Cornell. Damn. 5th stream in a row. Holy. Back to work. Hey, I appreciate you dropping in, Corn. Have a good one, my boyo. Get drunk and play Stories 3. Peace. Be nice to 4'5" gaming. What in the world? So 5th isn't a 5' gamer, she's a 4' gamer? Is that what you're saying, Hero? Is that what I'm hearing right now? Maybe you won't get dropkicked by the monsters. Hopefully tonight be off. I'm streaming and I'm right back. By a fucking ABC. She rounded up to 5 man. Hero, are you telling me that, what's it called? You telling me our gamer's been lying to... Our 5th here has been lying to us this whole entire time. Who's talking shit? I mean, if you look on screen 5th in the bottom right hand corner, you'll see a YouTube icon and you'll see the name of the person who is accusing you of lying about being a 5' gamer.
Oh no! Oh yeah!
I care about you too. Thanks for the hydration, appreciate it. I can read, but I was looking at Twitch, not YouTube. Oh shit, Scream's here. Great. I was here earlier on the YouTube, just lurking. Scream's here, run. What? Still lurking band. Oh, exactly. He's on Twitch. Ah. Scatter. I can still play my game. You saying Screams has been terrorizing you lately, Fox? Yes, making me play games that make me laugh so much I'm shocked I don't have abs. I remember... Oh, man. You know when you get... I'm not sure if everyone can relate, but you know when you get into Discord with the boys and then you know, you talk about some pretty spicy topics and you just make jokes that no human should ever make, and then you just laugh so hard that entire time that yeah. It was like 11 p.m. and then it's like 6 a.m. all of a sudden. Good old Discord talk. YouTube hate is so strong it's not as bad as TikTok. Fuck yes. Yep. Yep. Nope, not ever. Me and the boys talk about church and the Bible. 100%, man. 100%. 100% elite. Let's see, only on the weekends when the whole group is there. Yep. I still have those calls with my bike group. Oh man. It'd be good though. It'd be good to just get a session down with the boys. Y'all was definitely eating glue and playing Minecraft. Snap. Hero's calling you out, elite. This is what happens when you talk about church and the Bible in your secret Minecraft server. Your Christian Minecraft server, I should say. Oh man, you know what? Maybe Minecraft's the game I should fucking give a shot at streaming. Minecraft is never a bad game to actually do, so. Let's see if this probably has those violent calls. I thought church was code for Minecraft, might be. Is that absolute zero? Yes, it is. Moving. How are you doing? Oh wait, were you the one we were farming old Fiesta for moving? I forgot. So, never a bad game, yeah. You still chill on Minecraft from time to time? Yeah, hop on Minecraft and you never played either. Shall we do it at some point, Hero? Maybe that can be our baddie stream. Honestly, that doesn't sound like a bad idea. I have a question. Can you listen to Logic 23, me and you putting in a song request just to check if the vibe is fitting to the stream? I mean, I don't care. You can put in whatever song you want, my boy. I don't stop it. Yeah, it's Silex. Gotcha. Everyone eat today, perhaps. One, my boy, yo, how are you doing? Appreciate you. How have you been? How are classes? Are you done with college and everything yet? Let me know. Let me know, good sir. Wait. So for song requests, is it Spotify? No, it's YouTube only. I need to hook it up to Spotify only, but you can generally just do any. YouTube generally has all of it, so. Play Minecraft. Oh, forgot to tell you got it. Nice, congrats, my boy. Good to know. Making sure, yeah. Oh, I know. You can do it. You can do almost anything. Although I'm always watching, so. Can I see your build? I'm using Bravery just so I can reset my 4 like immediately. And then I have mine min max, or I have mine min max, so I got rid of the cooldown from here and put crit rate because I get more out of here than I do on my for anything else. Relative speed, speed dominator, extra crit, basically. Power increase. Ah, yes, I don't have enough cooldown on here, so I actually did have to put cooldown here. But yeah. Otherwise, pretty straightforward. No, not yet. One more year left. Currently internship going on. Nice. Gotcha. Let's mod in Blocky Serena in our server. Bruh. Can you look at mine? See if I need to change anything on my 0 build. Gotcha. Yeah. Same, look at mine too. I need help. I mean, mine's basically strictly for... I made mine absolute 0 strictly for mobbing, so... Well, actually, that's the only thing. Are you on her? Oh, you are. Yeah, that's fine. Relative speed. Yep, yeah, speed dominator, power increase. Wait. So the one thing I would definitely ask Screams is... Oh. Thanks, bruh. Waiting for onslaught mode. Gotcha. Same looking for it. Never mind. Don't look at my... I'm embarrassed. Gotcha. I do have to ask Screams if you're overcritting, because I think you might be overcritting, right? Because Viessa... For Viessa, right? With all the regular crit mods, you end up reaching 85% overall crit. And then you add on this A mod, which already has another crit, so you could probably take off skill insight, to be honest. Like, you could probably take this off for something else. Skill expansion, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, yeah, that's fine, sure. But that's my one critique, is you could probably take off... Yeah, you're overcritting, so in terms of like min-maxing, you could probably take off skill insight. And then I don't know if all your cooldown actually adds up to 90% reduction, so that's the one other thing I would check. Like, it depends, like, if you're fine with how your cooldowns are, I generally just run around spanning 1 and 4. That's why I do my bravery set instead of getting more power, because I don't see the point in more power for Viessa. So that's where, you know, I do over cooldown, but over cooldown works because you can reset from 6 seconds, you can reset it to 0 quite literally, right? So that's why I do bravery instead of Slayer. So okay, so you are at a 6. Gotcha. But yeah, that's your personal choice. Honestly, either one works. You do more damage with this. But I don't like Slayer because it adds more skill cost. So that's the only reason why I don't do Slayer anymore. Because you'll find yourself running out MP more often than not if you're not paying attention to the floor for blue perks. Gracious, how you can almost drop 2 of her 4s. I can drop like 7 of them because of bravery. But then again, it doesn't matter. It's really up to you. But that's my probably one biggest critique is my biggest critique is getting rid of skill insight. That's just it right here. That's my only huge critique, honestly. Let me look at your arc tuning. Okay, you're doing the same thing I'm doing. Yeah, you're doing the same thing I'm doing. I would say you don't even have to go into the crit module here though either, because I think you're over critting anyways. So honestly, the only thing that's left is just getting a little more power. So one thing is, it's kind of up to your playstyle. Like, if you want to spam more, like, you can always add in an extra skill cost here. You could always you know, do so that you can have basically infinite VS of things without worrying about blue bricks. You could probably do MP Recov here, doesn't matter. You could probably do... Honestly, range doesn't even matter on VS anymore. You could honestly do, like, what's it called? The one... You could all do that one defense mod that adds, base skill power, or the other resistance mod that adds, like, text or singular skill power, whatever, chill skill power. Just for more damage rate. So... Other than that, though, it's quite literally just more power, right? Spear and shield, yeah. Spear and shield. But yeah, that's kind of it. But Fiesta doesn't have a power problem anymore, so you know. Yeah. But yeah, that's my one critique, is just you're over skill critting. That's it. That's really about it. Because yeah, I can only crit 1,000,000. Let me know if you want me to take a look over your thing, or if you just want to copy mine. But what's it called? Yeah, look at it. Gotcha. I'll take a look at it after, Wally. But just to show you why I built mine exactly the way I built mine, right? Fiesta with Bravery, my Purge Clear is 34. Absolutely fun build to play. 100% man. But yeah, if you look at if I do this and I look at my info, right, you'll notice my crit is exactly 90%. So I'm not like max crit at 100, but I'm close enough. And that's with me, you know, getting the extras from like the sources that aren't as important, like your singular reactor or your arc tuning, right? This is also me getting rid of, yeah, I also just got rid of, what's it called? Skill Insight as well, just completely, so. Because you over crit on VS very easily with absolute zero, so that's the one thing that people would watch out for if they're trying to min-max their VSs, I guess, I would say. It's bad you don't have parts for Harris and VS are too much fun to play right now. Oh yeah, 100%. And then yeah, you're just down with your cooldown mods and your one range and power increase, just because Speed Dominator, you get that extra crit upping from relative speed, right? So that's really the way you're going to min-max everything completely, right? So the thing is, it's like, again, if I tried to get this to, you know, on 100%, I would be at a lower crit damage rate because of my A mods, but, you know, I was using Plains build on Sharon recently. She's been fun. Hey, nice. But yeah, I think getting 90%, getting all other sources into crit rate is the best way to go for VS currently, in my opinion. So. Hey, Plan, what's going on? Appreciate the 5 stream streak, my boy. But yeah, I'll take a look afterwards. Moving. Not much getting ready for work. What? You're already going to work? What do you mean? I just started streaming. When did he hit the gritty? With not having cooldown on her. With not having cooldown on her singular reactor, does Bravery help there? Yeah, Bravery in general. What's it called? Bravery in general, at a 20% chance, it's every single kill subtracts, you know, whatever it's called, right? Every single kill subtracts a second, so it's even, you don't even need maximum cooldown. It's just I do it for, you know, I just do it for the fun of it, honestly. But yeah, 20% chance on a random skill cooldown. That's if the skill is on cooldown, which I mean, if all you're doing is the 4, yeah, it's gonna be the one. Because I have the reactor as well, but running cooldown and damage, yeah. Yep. Like, that's the thing, right? Yes, so with bravery shouldn't be allowed. Lol. Too unfair for the Vulgus. Yep. Honestly, it was good before VS buff, but you know, because the build that I'm currently running, that's the build I made before VS's buff, right? So, funnily enough, like I didn't change my absolute zero build whatsoever. It stayed the exact same. That's the funny part. My absolute zero build stayed the exact fucking same. So. Same. Yep. It stayed the exact same. The only thing is, it just got better and that's it. Do we have you added moving? I don't remember. I don't even remember if we're actually, if you're on my friends list or not. So, back to shop stuff. Hey, I appreciate you streams. Where are you? Except I had Polar Knight for HB, but tried Bravery from... And yeah, broken. Yep. Bravery is literally... Well, here's the biggest problem, right? The game... the biggest problem is... all the Descendants have too much power already. So it doesn't matter what min-maxing your actual power doesn't necessarily matter, right? There you are. That's like the biggest problem, so. Yeah, emergency, yeah, that's good. Front lines, yep, I agree with those. Like everything else. Focus on chill, that's fine if all your other stuff ain't great. Nimble, yep. Focus on... Yeah. Okay, so this is my build, basically, so far. Crit damage. Tech is not gonna help you, but hey, you're putting it here for basically just the crit damage. Okay, yeah. Nice. And you don't... Okay, yeah. Don't have anything there just yet. Where's the Kyle build? Yes, with Bravery was so good in Onslaught level 3. Yep, it's the only one I have for her. Yeah. And then, yeah. I mean, you're still in the middle of things, right? So, try, you know, you have the right idea. Frozen Singular Reactor. Try to get one with crit damage. Honestly, I vouch for a Bravery set, but, I mean, you can farm up. You can do almost anything you want as long as your cooldown's low enough and everything. You can do a full Polar Knight set if you want. You can do the full-on Slayer set if you want to min-max power, right? There's no real I mean, Blue Beetle, it's only gonna wipe off the like negative status effects on you if you're using absolute zero VSS. So Blue Beetle, I don't think is a great weapon for you to actually use. I use the sword because, I mean, just in case there is a mob, or in case I want, you know, other movement tech, I use the sword to basically just move. So, that's my one recommendation here. If you don't, here is Blue Beetle's kind of worthless. I ain't gonna lie. For VS though. But yeah, otherwise, I mean, this is fine. And yeah, you're still working on her as well here, so. But yeah, you're fine for now, I would say. I would invest into, yeah, a crit damage and something else. You need power increase? I mean, you want to see my arc tuning? Yeah. Well, moving. The thing is, I put power increase because I don't need the extra skill cooldown and because, what's it called, my current ratio. Actually, I guess it doesn't matter. My current ratio for base skill power boost is more important than the chill one here, right? It just goes back to the original formulas of TFT, but yeah. I do it because my AMOD actually has enough cooldown to replace this cooldown that I would get here, so that's why I have power increase. Yeah, I see your arc tuning, yeah. Here's my arc tuning. It's literally just defense. I'm literally just doing defense shred for everything. I don't need to do defense shred, but I mean, if anything lasts more than one hit, then they die. So, but yeah, my shit is very carefully tuned. Like, the one thing that is lacking from my build currently, like, in terms of overall stats, is skill range. Like, I need an extra 15% and I'd be perfect, but it's good enough. Kyle. Perhaps. Crap, I filled up on ETA vouchers. I filled up on ETA vouchers. I filled up on green vouchers. I don't ever need to do farming for that unless I just want to do leaderboard crap. Crap. Alright, guys. It's time for absolute stupidity. Where's my, where is the, not that. I ain't doing the other thing. Where is... Wait, is it not in here? Lamau. I don't ever use this gun. There it is. Okay. It's time. Just for the fun of it. Can't remember. Was this a crit gun or a multi-hit gun? Crit gun? Okay. Actually, wait. Before I do that. Take it off. Let me just read this. Fire rate 80. Fire rate 35. Okay. Multi-hit. Oh wait. Multi-hit damage is just 10. And what was this bitch? Weapon tox. See, a multi-hit or a crit hit? Ah, multi-hit does way fucking better on him. Shit. Fires a sticky bomb while shooting while aiming. It'll automatically detonate after a certain period of time after speaking to an enemy. When aim is cancelled, all attacks detonate at the same time regardless of whether countdown has been completed. The damage of the sticky bombs increases proportional to that. Damage decreases the number of targets hit by that upon detonation and thermal burn on enemies. Multi-hit stick wars. That seems to be cover the Boston bombs. That's the plan right now. Man, gotta love this. I just need gold just for my fake OCD. Okay, good enough. You know what? Good enough. Good enough. I'll cover you in my goop. What in the world? What's up, Bonsai? I can't believe that my boys are actually showing up to my streams again after all this time. Enough to make a grown man cry. I can't believe it. Anyways, what have you been up to? Ban this guy. You need to ask that from the big boy hammer bowl, from the big boy hammers. Big boy hammers can easily do that. Brains ban this guy. Dude, the game is actually like the Why is the game like... Is anyone else like... Bro, Jorkin his Pienar again. Is anyone else like having like a moderate amount of delay? Okay. 2020. Like there is a moderate amount of delay for me, which is kind of getting annoying. So what your hopes for Valve rebalance? Any rework core rolling? Okay, streamer, look, nah, I'm good. I'm good with the core rolling. As you can tell with my double 20% in less than like 20 or 30. I'm good. So your hopes are about, to be honest, a better gun build. Personally, a better gun build. I mean, the only thing that they can do realistically is make her ticks like fucking actually tick like harder for bosses, but I'm like, the thing is, it's like, what can they do for a rebalance besides just giving more power, you know? Because the game is currently in a state of forever whatever it's called, you know? It's in a current state of she tickles bosses. It's in kind of a state of, yeah, just keep giving more power, right? So would be cool if we could roll 10 times. If it automate rolls for a preset target in mind, stops. Ah, you're talking. Okay, I see. So we don't have to keep rolling one at a time or something. I got you. That makes sense. To be honest, yeah, like... I don't know, Plunge. She does fine against bosses. To be honest. But... honestly, the thing that I can see is they're just gonna give her more power. It'd be cool if they gave her a different type of gun build or something, so... But like, instead of infinite ammo, she could add the dot tick effect to bullets or something like that. Or to every other bullet based off a certain chance or something like that. To be like slightly different for a gun build. If they really want something like that. I'm just actually, is there... Toxic. No, that's not the highest. What about against Colossus? That's relatively high. That'd be nice. Personally, I want water play to be baked in as her default one, either dissolve the red mod or make water play into something else, make her 2 or 3 fusion like her 1 and 4 maybe. Yeah, for a bit EVs. But I don't know. For me, I have a different way of viewing the game in terms of I kind of want to return back to basically 1.0 where all descendants were separated into gun and skill-based descendants and basically have activities centered around guns or centered around skills and stuff like that. I kind of want to go back to that. Return of Valve 500. Yes. But, just for the sake of balance, because currently we're in a, what's it called? We're basically in a power creep spiral right now, which, I mean, every game is at some extent, but I feel like the only thing that's happening is, we're just buffing, and we're buffing, and then we're just buffing, but there is almost no point to buffing because the content itself is already, like, easily conquerable, so give Valve toe bubbles back. Yes. So I'm just like, in terms of whenever I'm asked like, hey, what do you hope for in the game? Like in terms of any specifics for Descendant, I'm just like, I don't really have a good answer for that. Besides, besides that, the current balance of the game in terms of Descendants to their activities is just thrown off. And, yeah. As long as the devs had the mentality of, people should only consider this a quote-unquote farming game, then nothing's going to change. I remember then said Enos and Serena is the baseline in their respective areas, and with every new update, Enos has been falling further and further behind, it seems. Elite, I remember when they said Viessa was supposed to be the baseline of the game. They said Viessa was supposed to be the baseline of the game, and then they listened to all the crybabies and nerfed Purge. They listened to all the crybabies, nerfed Purge into being able to have any skill descendant play it instead of leaving it to gun descendants. So, and that's where huge balance started just falling apart, because they then went into the direction of everybody can play anything at every single time, and that is your prerogative, right? So. I remember seeing that. I said stop the cap, and they're like Enos and Serena. Yep. But I mean, it is what it is. Man, these all fucking suck. Also, I just realized I'm probably ain't gonna do shit. Power creep is fine only if there is content to challenge that power creep, and they never got that part. Yep, exactly, Ben. Exactly. Yep. 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 Yep, yep, yep. Yep, 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 yep. In my opinion, I feel like this coming update has a lot of tension behind it, seeing that the devs implement they actually new game bug where I feel like they have to get this right. Well, I mean, I'm not saying the Steam player base, like looking at those numbers is like the end all be all, and you know, from the last time we heard console constituted the majority of it and whatnot, but I'm like, seeing a trend of everything going down is not great. So just saying, if the trend continue, I'm not sure how far rock bottom they can hit right now at this point. Besides, you know, 0 players playing, but you know, they already need a level 4 onslaught in your opinion. Yeah. Well, if you're gonna get 4 Harrises that can clear everything in like a matter of, you know, a few minutes, then yeah. And then, you know, all the other stuff like VS, Dia, even Serena and all everything. So, like, I want to say Onslaught has to be like the level D2's Onslaught. Oh yeah, D2 made whatever it's called. I completely forgot they did their own version. Kinda forgot about that. You had all the champions fucking come around or some shit, right? So, and you're fucking guarding the whatever it's called. Can't remember exactly, but yeah, you're guarding the fucking whatever it's called. It's an actual yeah. I completely fucking forgot D2 actually did that shit. Honestly, I'm just waiting for D3. And maybe they won't take away content from D3 if they do that. Anyways. Hey, there's a maxed out multi-hit. I'll take that. Nope. 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 Hey, maxed out. Cool. Ugh, so sad that I need a 12.2. That's so stupid that they have these fucking rounded numbers. I ain't gonna lie. 3 maps on release, 2 separate difficulty, lots of loot, a vendor that had even more loot, and the limited time cosmetics, super black shader, and the shiny weapons being the top reward that people chase. Actually, how much? Oh, that's a really high number. Oh well, my D2 days are long past though, so be what it be. I gave D2 a lot of flack when I played, but when Onslaught came out, it was so good. But yeah, I stopped after Final Shape. Oh, you didn't play the Star Wars expansion afterwards? Yeah. I mean... Oh, wait, that's bait. Yeah. Oh. I'm not gonna be that fucking critical on that. It's close to max. Oh no, well they ain't getting me back until maybe D3, yep. Basically. And it's a hard maybe, yep. I mean, I understand the whole, like, ending it with final shape and everything. Or, I mean, from the player's perspective of, like, quitting after final shape, because it was the end of the Light and Dark Saga and all that BS, so that's a good point to just say goodbye to the series and everything, but you know, me and the boys would rant for hours, all talk about what Bungie did post final shape. Yep. DCV was a great idea, right, Elite? 100%. It was the best idea that they've ever thought about, huh? Vaulting content. Vaulting people's paid content. Yep. Definitely one of the greatest things they've ever did. I still remember that one fucking Reddit post. That was insane. I still fucking remember the one fucking Reddit post where the dude's like, man, I finally got some time to play D2, and, you know, I went ahead and purchased all the DLC from the initial, you know, $60, you know, from, you know, the base game of $60 when it included just the Red War campaign, Curse of Osiris, and then, you know, the Braytech whatever expansion, and whatever, right? He said, yeah, I bought that, and then they announced the DCV, and then I booted up the game, and yeah, my DLCs were gone. I remember someone's exact Reddit post saying that shit. I'm like, well, shit. You know, that situation is probably very few and limited, but those people exist, and shit, they are the unluckiest fucking people who play Destiny ever, aren't they? Like holy, I feel for those people. Like, that's just, man, that's just sad that happened to them, you know? Did you see their legal case where a guy came out and said that Bungie stole his Red War camp? Yeah, I saw that. They go for the reason why it didn't end sooner was because Bungie wasn't able to pull up content for the Red War or anything. It was in the vault. Yeah, it was in the DCV. Dude, that's the other thing, Elite, is, you know how we talk about, you know, devs being, what's it called? You know how we talked about, like, devs actually fucking... I say this because of my position as a software developer as well. Like, the thing is, within the software development lifecycle, you come up with releases for every single thing, and like having it, you know, be what's it called, replayable in a certain sense. And that's the whole point of a release, is that it's tagged like version 1.0.0.0 whatever, and because it's tagged, you can go back to it. It's like them saying that, yeah, they can't go back to it, blows my mind from an actual development perspective, because it's like, are you guys an actual development studio? Because you're ignoring the basic fucking rules of, you know, actual, you know, development. Like, you're straight up ignoring that shit. I was like, there's no shot. Yeah. It really makes you think. That's all I can say. It really does make you think. Like when Marathon got caught for art theft. Now that is something that I kinda got. That's something that I kinda got. Or I should say, that's a whole nother thing. Like, yeah, that's a whole nother thing. AAA Studio, by the way, has to steal art. Bungie's 5th art theft scandal, by the way. Yep. Hmm. Yeah, I think it's not coming from the fucking, what's it called? That's for certain. Coming from skill damage. Not surprising in the current state of the game industry. AAA is just a scum factory trying to min-max profits. Yep. Basically. Whereas AO9 was the last and recent AAA game that was worth it. Gotcha. We'll see. Go. Emo. Interesting. What games are people excited for the big year in 2026? I am not sure in general, to be honest. But I do have some games that I'm excited about that I want to come out. Another Korean fucking looter shooter, apparently looter shooter. Just waiting for that to come out later this year. Fucking whatever it's called, Cinder City. But that's for me personally. I don't know about anyone else. Like what they're like. I don't know. Let's like the next COD or whatever. I am not sure. Then the other games I'm waiting for, they don't have release dates, so I'm like, fuck me. I already did that. What is it today? I mean, I doubt fucking Grand Theft Auto are gonna come out anytime this. Fucking doubt. Marvel's Wolverine, forgot about that. Fucking Sony saying they ain't gonna be porting over anything. Wolverine, yeah, past Wolverine, nothing's gonna come to Steam, so fuck them. So, for me, Gears. Eyes Annihilation, those are your most excited ones. Nice. Ananta looks like Adventure since not a gotcha. Vindictus Block, here's the IMO. Stellar Blade. So if I actually paid attention or something, I would go faster. Well, all my games in the wish list have no release dates, just coming 2026. Nice. All my games just have no release date and that's it. It'd be sad. Ananta, yeah. Imagine Ananta just ending up like DNA. It's not a gotcha, but that's because we decided to change it. We decided to change it last minute, so it's technically not gotcha, guys. The fuck? Oh. Talking good, like really good. We shall see. We shall see. Hopefully the games are good. Hopefully. Never try to wish for the worst for the games, right? So. It's not like we wish for the worst of any of the games, right? So. Be what it be. I just made this emo. 高期待が高いのでおすすめしませんが、前半買いに行ってました。Oh my gosh, she didn't even fucking bother. She's not even bothering looking at the conversation, brother. Fucking. I can't. That's the current trend these days, yeah. Let's see. So what game have you played that's your game of the year so far, aside from TFT, of course? Shit, what are you talking about? TFT is the only game. There are no other games. TFT is actually the first game, just like its title. But in terms of my own, that's a good question, honestly. Sadly, I have not been playing a lot of games. I have not been playing a lot of games aside from TFT, sadly. Currently, nothing particularly interests me for the current price tag of games nowadays, 70 or 80 bucks or whatever, so just haven't really been, whatever it's called. What the fuck? Bruh, did I die already? President and Crimson so far? Nice. At this point, I've tied gaming to just streaming for me personally, which is not the greatest thing that I've done so far, but and because I've done that, and because my channel basically only fucking grew on TFT, all I play is TFT, and yeah. That's basically where I am at gaming right now. Lamau. By here, yeah, Crimson Desert's been great. Now last year, he was an Expedition 33, but you didn't care what game came after. I was gonna ride or die. Hey, there you go. Expedition is pure cinema, yay. You cried times minimum. When a studio honestly cares about their product, it's great. It's great when you got devs who actually care about their game. It's great, isn't it? Just a good, unique story and setting. Yep. It's great when they actually care. So great. Oh well. I remember when you beat Expedition. Came back, booted it up again, cry again, lol. You miss old school games, so much you could replay. But they're just isn't that surprise anymore, yep. play for the nostalgia, if anything, nowadays, so. Yep. Yep, yep, yep. There's a game coming out called Agefield High. You're trying to be... I'm trying to be like Bully. Actually kind of interested. Gotcha. Agefield High. Interesting. Like you tried a couple years ago, go through the Xenogears again because the story in that is OMG so good. A lot of depth to the world, but you just couldn't stay interested long enough. Now that Mr. Yeah. Again, like, it's hard to be interested in, how should I, single player games are one and done experiences, right? Like, they're great experiences, don't get me wrong. There's some beauty and magic to it, but again, once you get the story, that's just it, you know? And that's kind of why I try to that's why I've been gravitating towards more live service games, you know, so that, you know, like a steady stream of, it's just a steady stream of, you know, of dopamine instead of highs and lows. So, yeah, Bully was such a dope game that we all know why there isn't Bully 2. But yeah. And then there's the whole thing about me just wanting to not lose progress, so I stick with one game in general. But I mean, people should definitely branch out and try different things, obviously. I'm more of the type of person who has a main game. A game that I always go back to. Back then it was Call of Duty Zombies for me. Like I could just fucking, like, the point is survive as long as humanly possible, go extremely high round, you know, all that good jazz. But Zombies has far evolved to where it's not for me anymore. I'm not the target audience. So, and then it was D2, and then it was whatever it's called. It was just passing around a bunch of gacha games, and then we got basically where we are now. Wait, what? War 2018. 2018, take or give a few years, yeah, basically. Back in the day, my 3 games you had to rotate were Gears, COD, Rainbow Six, yep. Yep. 10 years. 10 years of good stuff. Except I didn't fucking like Black Ops 4 at all. I fucking absolutely abhorred those zombies. That does remind me, Move, if you're around. I forgot to explain that the actual enemies, they all have different factions. Or, I mean, yeah. They all have different, what's it called? They all have different resistances, so some take more damage to, Chill or Viesta's element versus others, so there's to think about. They stopped playing anything on the Nintendo Switch. Because of the lawsuit against Power World. Never did finish Breath of the Wild. I think Breath of the Wild's worth actually playing through. I mean, hey, that was pre Power World, right? So I think that's worth it. Breath of the Wild's the only reason why I played whatever it's called, Genshin Impact, for as long as I did. So. Oh yeah, F Nintendo for going after Power World. Yep. Gave Breath of the Wild to my nephew. Gotcha. Gucci. I am glad more games in that genre is coming out, like Anemo. For certain. Hopefully it be good. Hopefully. We'll go ahead and move back. I laughed when they had that trailer for Pikmin. That was straight up stealing Pokemon's assets and designs. Good. Even better, they plan to release on Switch. Any other streams at first chaos series baptism? I think it was 2 months ago. Content creators are putting up bids on the closed alpha, and honestly, I know looks like it deliver a lot like power and even more. Competition is good. Competition is very good. Pokemon at this point could use some humble pie. Yeah. I almost forgot to ask, but how many milk tea pages have you bought in your TFT career? I've never bought it specifically. How many do I have even right now? Apparently I have two. Two right now. Never bought them on my shelf. Just RNG, whatever came out from whatever, I guess. From ETA. Nope. I've never bought Milk Tea Beige. I bought the matte black though a few times though. On an honest no elite. I've actually bought matte black, but not Milk Tea Beige. Funnily enough. Don't ask me, I can't even count. Because you bought that color a lot. Well, there you go. Am I on the ban list? Okay, I'm going off. Need to let my laptop go off. Appreciate you, lady. Have a wonderful night. Get some sleep before the work day. Argo all bye. See ya, lady. Hopefully we can play some games at some point together again. Like which one? Something that'll suck hours and hours of our lives away. Repo. Perhaps. What are you doing still? What are you still doing in chat? Get off, lady. Get some rest before work. Get that 1 hour of sleep before you have to go into office with, you know, all that jazz. Or if you're working from home, fuck them. DVD has 2v8 now. Oh. Best time to have 8. Lady about to get active on that hour. Apparently so. Please, let this be the one last time I have to even fucking think about doing this dumbass anymore. I'll be looking streams later during course. Hey, appreciate you. Bye. Yeah. Anyways. Male descendants I'm interested in. Nothing. Man. If only I was actually interested. Damn. It's so sad that I'm not interested at all in raising any of these people. This is... Damn. Wait. No. Never mind. Dismantle time. If anyone needs help with anything, do let me know. I have absolutely nothing to do. Ah, garbage. Like I always wanted. Mad respect for your playlist. Hey, I appreciate that. Do appreciate that. Smooth jazz that's been playing recently is not a part of the playlist. I just felt like listening to it, so I've been adding it periodically. In the form of hour-long videos. But you know, good enough. Music has certainly evolved on this channel though. Back then, we had zero music, then we switched to lo-fi only because I didn't want to bother with the YouTube side and I didn't want to, like, what's it called, mess with my OBS settings too much at the time. And then I split everything. The lo-fi only plays on YouTube and it was basically a rock playlist. And now it's all R&B, basically. I feel like so far everyone has had a really nice music playlist. Well, minus Moons that one day. Don't tell her I said that, but what happened? Spill the tea, good sir. I think that's what all the kids say or some shit, right? What happened? What happened? I must know. Your boy needs a distraction from TFD right now. I guess I can just do breach track right now. Why not? Moon's playlist that one day. No, forgot. Well, I can't begin to explain. It was funny enough. It was my first time tuning into your stream. I'm thinking, hey, what's this playlist? Can't even begin to explain. Oh, was it filled with a ton of Rick rolls or something? But it's been great since you got put that out there. It was just the Chatters playlist for the day. I don't know. It couldn't have been her. I don't know. I have no idea. I usually lurk. What's he called? I usually lurk Moon's streams whenever she does, or if I can make it. So I have no idea what usually goes on. He chalked it up as a special day or something ever since every playlist has been great across the board. Hey, there we go. Was it during one of her 24-hour or subathon things? Maybe that was the day where it's like chat controlled her stuff. Who knows? It was during the sub. Okay, yeah. Well, there you go. So there was a good reason why things weren't so normal, I guess. There was good reason. Chat probably hijacked the playlist through Subathon Redeem or something, I don't know. Or not Redeem, but... Wait. Oh. He didn't die. Okay. We had to listen to some monstrosity. Do you remember the names of such monstrosity? Ah, yeah. Not that good old Miles. Ah. It could have been monstrosity if it was Miles. To give Miles some props, at least his music is original. There is that. It doesn't follow like the same formula that's kind of like, pumped out by Hollywood and everything, like where, they follow a, what's it called? A catchy chorus every, 1 to 2, every 30 seconds to a minute. So given that song is especially funny when Doja Cat reacted to it. Oh, to Miles song. Give me a second. Oh, fuck it. I'm gonna bump your song up so that, what's it called? We do that. There you go. This is one of your favorite R&Bs because the song represented me at one point in life. Gucci. Oh my. I love when that happens. It's great. He traps his minions in a place where your skills don't hit them. It's absolutely wonderful. 100%. Perhaps. Oh yeah, now I can skip forward. I think about here. I think that's where this one was at. Does anyone know who Ice JJ Fish is? Nope. Oh. Is he someone everyone should listen to? Elite. If they are an R&B fan or something. Or is he another, Miles inspiration? Oh snap, I didn't even have the weapon on. Oh no. R&B, but let's just say it was, or there was Ice JJ Fish. Yeah, I think I actually might try to add smooth jazz into my playlist. Like, permanent playlist. Not bad. Let me see. Gee whiz, it's almost 6 a.m. my time. These are 10 times funnier. Alright, Plun. Spread the news of Ice JJ Fish. Might as well redo my Valve because I think she's over critting now. His lyrical chops are insane. %100% crit. Still 100 down. too much fucking crit. That's quite the problem. ICGU was inspiration for those who can't sing but still want to be R&B artists. Kelly Bean to the tune of Footloose. Tonight I gotta lurk loose, kick off your shoes. Yeah, baby, back, lose views. Kelly Bean cut, lurk loose. Appreciate you, Kelly. How are you doing? That's actually too much luck. Actually too much fucking taken away. Now you know who Ice JJ Fish is. You're welcome. Ah, yes. Thank you. Thank you for sharing such knowledge with me. Always my pleasure. Appreciate you. $73. Way too much crit rate though. Way too much. That's great. Oh, wait a second. No. That's not an issue. Oh, supply moisture is the issue now. Damage reduction. Don't care. Skill duration. That's kind of nice. Skill increase. Damn, I didn't know Valve actually got that much firearm damage from this. Damn. Anyways. His envies bring me to tears, laughing because of his dance. He tries to catch the early 2000s R&B where you sing and dance like Usher, Chris Brown, but when he does this, it was so hilarious. I bet. Actually, what am I at now? Yeah. Still needs my moisture. Are you an anime watcher? Yeah. I watch a bit here and there. Lately, not too much time to watch it, but I do enjoy it. What's my favorite anime? You know, I don't know. Recently, what have I watched? There is that one recently, Magic Muscle or whatever. Magic School. Mashal. That one's pretty good. I did watch that recently. Did like that. But man, sadly, this is probably gonna have to be a short stream. I have other shit that I have to actually do. Mashal, that's right. It's not my favorite, but it's the one that I watched lately, so. Super funny. Yeah, agreed. Man, there's really not too much that I can do on TFD right now. Besides just mess around with builds or something like that. Like refix on my older builds, but... yeah. I don't think I'll try drag this out too much. No. Usually I would try to drag it all the way out to 6 hours, but eh. I was afraid you say One Piece now. Alright. Time to send everyone this boy's way. Because I don't know any fucking other person who's particularly, you know, doing stuff. I do appreciate everyone though. Yeah, be bear on TFD. Yeah. Wish they didn't remove Onslaught. They should have kept it in, but it would be what it be. Alright, y'all. Appreciate you for coming. Let's go watch Seven and his runs for stuff. Do appreciate you. Hope you have a good one. And yeah, I'll see you when there's content. Anyways, see you later, guys.